Amber Heard was embroiled in a highly publicized legal battle with her ex-husband Johnny Depp, which resulted in her being found guilty of defamation. Since then, her life has taken a sharp turn for the worse, with her legal troubles mounting and her public image taking a hit. In this video, we'll explore the extent to which Amber's life has fallen apart since the trial loss, from her struggles with homelessness to her ongoing legal battles and the public backlash she's faced. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. Have you heard the latest news about Amber Heard's downfall? It seems like the tides have turned for the American actress and she's facing the consequences of her actions. If you've been following the Johnny Depp defamation trial, you'll probably know that things haven't been going well for Heard. She's been accused of lying under oath and manipulating evidence to support her claims of abuse against Depp. Well, it seems like karma has finally caught up with her. Heard has hit rock bottom, and her career, reputation, and personal life have all taken a huge hit. She's even been forced to sell her California home after losing the multi-million-dollar defamation case against Depp. It's clear that Heard's latest antics have backfired on her, and she's paying the price for her actions. The public is no longer on her side, and many people are questioning her credibility and motives. It's a stark contrast from just a few years ago when Heard was a rising star in Hollywood and seemed to have everything going for her. It just goes to show that actions have consequences, and the truth always has a way of coming out in the end. As for Heard, she'll have to pick up the pieces and try to rebuild her life and career. But it won't be easy, and she'll have to work hard to regain any trust of the public and the industry. A recent development in the ongoing Johnny Depp trial has revealed that Amber Heard has sold her California home for a whopping $1 million. While that might sound like a good thing, it's actually a sign of the tough times she's facing. Heard purchased the home in 2018 for a mere $70,000, which means she's made a substantial profit on the sale. However, the reason for the sale is what's causing concern. It turns out that Heard was forced to sell the house as a result of the defamation trial against her ex-husband Johnny Depp. For Heard, this isn't just a matter of selling a piece of property. It's a sign of the huge impact that the trial has had on her life and career. With her reputation in tatters and her credibility in question, she's had to resort to desperate measures just to stay afloat. It's been reported that Amber Heard made a profit of $500,000, but unfortunately, it's nowhere near enough to clear her debt to her ex-husband Johnny Depp. While this may be the only silver lining of an otherwise dismal situation, fans are not letting her off the hook so easily. In fact, many believe that Heard is finally getting a taste of her own medicine. As her career continues to spiral out of control, she's now fighting to keep her role in the movie Aquaman. However, even that seems to be in jeopardy, as Heard recently complained about changes made to her character's role in the film. Despite millions of fans signing a petition to have her removed from the movie, Heard continues to be paid for her work, which only serves to enrage her critics even more. Many feel that she should have been fired and that her reputation has been irreparably damaged by her behavior during the trial. It's clear that Heard's troubles are far from over, and there are even rumors that she may face criminal charges in the near future. If that happens, it could be the ultimate rock bottom for the embattled actress. In Hollywood, blacklisting is a common occurrence for celebrities who fall out of favor with the public, and if Heard continues down this path, she may find herself on that list sooner rather than later. The drama surrounding Amber Heard and Johnny Depp took a strange turn in 2015 when the Australian government was alerted that the couple had brought their dogs into the country without proper declaration. While Johnny quickly resolved the issue by flying the pups back home, things took a darker turn when Amber appeared on live television and made inflammatory comments about the Australian officials involved, calling them rogue thugs. This resulted in her being charged with illegally importing a pistol into the country. Fast forward to the present day and Amber finds herself under investigation for perjury, having lied under oath during the defamation trial against Johnny Depp. With the FBI now involved, things are looking bleak for the actress, and many are calling for her to be held accountable for her lies and entitled behavior. Despite all of this, she's reportedly hiding out in Spain, trying to remain anonymous. It's clear that Amber's reputation and career have taken a serious hit, and many people are expressing their outrage at her actions. As one commenter put it, the truth always comes out and this woman needs to be accountable for all of her lies and for breaking the law. It remains to be seen what will happen next in this ongoing saga, but one thing is for sure, Amber Heard's once promising career is now in serious jeopardy. In 2015, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp faced trouble when they failed to declare their dogs upon entering Australia. Although Depp quickly resolved the situation by flying the dogs back home privately, things took a turn for the worse when Heard spoke out about the incident on live television. After a defamation trial, Heard was charged with illegally importing a pistol and the case was reopened due to allegations of perjury. Despite attempts to hold her accountable, Heard has been hiding out in Spain for the past few months, where she recently appeared in public with her daughter. However, she and her legal team have submitted an appeal to the court of verdict, claiming that she doesn't have the funds to cover the defamation verdict. While her attorneys argue that Heard never had a fair chance in court due to social media backlash, some experts suspect that there may be more to her appeal than meets the eye. With Heard potentially risking another lawsuit by alleging abuse, it seems that she may be getting herself into even more trouble. Amber Heard's actions after her divorce from Johnny Depp have raised eyebrows and stirred up controversy. Initially, she claimed that she wanted to move on from the relationship, but her subsequent behaviour seems to suggest otherwise. In fact, she has been actively seeking to keep Depp in her life, albeit in a negative way. Her latest move was to file an appeal against the defamation verdict against her, claiming that she did not have a fair chance in the courtroom. However, Depp's legal team has fired back, claiming that the one account on which Heard was declared victorious was not really related to Depp himself, but to his attorney's remark against Heard. In addition to these legal issues, Heard has also declared herself legally homeless, claiming that she has no domicile in any country. However, a well-informed fan pointed out this is not true. She simply has no fixed address. This behavior has led some fans to diagnose her with narcissistic disorder, and many are frustrated with her constant need for attention and controversy. Despite her legal and personal troubles, Heard seems intent on staying in the headlines. Whether this will lead to further problems for her remains to be seen. Despite being found guilty of defamation by a jury, Amber Heard continues to seek attention from the media. Some speculate that she may be delusional and unable to accept defeat, as she persists in denying facts and inconsistencies in her statements. Her lack of concrete evidence, including a medical record, further undermines her credibility. In the eyes of many, she has proven herself to be untrustworthy and dishonest. It seems that Amber will continue to crave attention from the media, but until she can provide evidence to support her claims, many people will not believe her. It's clear that she's struggling to come to terms with the verdict and the consequences of her actions. Her legal and financial troubles continue to mount, and it seems that her once glamorous life has completely fallen apart. It remains to be seen what the future holds for Amber Heard, but one thing is certain: she has a long road ahead if she hopes to regain the trust and respect of the public. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.